Hey guys, what's up? It's Cheska here, and I'm back with another writing vlog. One of our classes this semester is creative writing. It's an introductory class. Obviously, we had a lot of creative writing activities, and I vlogged that because a friend told me to. Hi Pat! Thank you for the video idea. So, yeah. Let's get on with the vlog and I'll come back towards the end. Okay, so my first class is done in creative writing and it's cool. It's very introductory. It's my only creative writing class in my entire journey as a literature student. But this isn't my first. I had one creative writing class in 12th grade and one for creative nonfiction. So that's it. Two things, once more specified. Yeah. And I am 100% definitely very excited for this semester because they're all major subjects and it's very interesting. I am scared for myself in some of them, but that's just a me thing, not the subject thing. Anyways, for this creative writing class, I actually was excited because I excelled in my previous creative writing class in 12th grade, which, to be honest, oh my god, I'm gonna be so rude, kind of was expected. It was a humanities and social sciences class. It was very broad, and me excelling and being kind of like a teacher's favorite was kind of a given. In this class, however, we're all literature majors. Most of us. We have irregular students and they're creative writing majors. I don't even know what they're doing there. But here I am. It's a place where we're all, I can't exactly say we're all on the same ground, but we're more common than I was in my place when I was in 12th grade, because I definitely was just standing out there in that subject. So today's class was very introductory, just basics, imagery, senses, sample works, read this sample, why is this that, because it's the start. But I definitely had some personal realizations. So anyways, I am just gonna drop a bunch of knowledge here for myself mostly. But yeah, actually I was flattered. We were talking about, our professor was like, no one writes something and that the work is immediately good. Everything needs work. We all start from somewhere. It's probably trash, but that's okay. And a friend of mine, Pat, hi Pat, he messaged our GC and was like, mentioned something I said in my first writing vlog, which is the job of the first draft is to just exist. And actually, I was flattered he remembered that. That's cute. Thanks. Next is today's class, the 3-hour class. It made me realize something because our professor was like, you shouldn't be afraid of criticism, especially just maybe asking your friends to critique it. You shouldn't shy away from that. You should welcome it. And it made me realize that when I make my pub maps, I most of the time I message friends, I ask if they're free, and then I send them a picture and ask them what's wrong with it, or what are the places I can improve on. And I do that like most of the time when I'm making pub mats or posters or whatever. And I'm wondering, that's a form of art. And I'm comfortable asking for critique before it's even finished. Maybe that's something I could apply to my written works, because I've never been comfortable coming up to someone and asking them, can you read this for me? And can you tell me what you think of it? So most of the things I'm writing, I wrote. They're just there. And if you're wondering, I did the rewriting previous works. I asked friends for critique. How can I say that I'm shy from criticisms? Because my failure when I was doing that video was when I was revising everything, I was rewriting. I was 100% thinking that I'm gonna have friends critique this. So I wasn't writing it for the sake of writing it or writing it for myself. I was 100% revising a previous work of mine to make it likable by these people that I was gonna ask. Which is, personally, is wrong for me, because it did not become true to my original intention of writing it, to what I originally wrote it for, to why I originally wrote the piece. Because then I was writing it for everybody else's consumption. I wasn't writing it to express something. So I definitely lost track of the thing and lost my path there when I was doing that. And today's class made me realize that. But yes. Oh, I forgot the date. I have to mention it. August 17, 2021. It's a Tuesday. August 27, 2021. So the task is to write one narrative thing and then one descriptive thing. And I have ideas. Originally, I was thinking if I should write something connected to the book I'm writing, and I said probably not, because if I do that, I would definitely want to insert it to my book, and I've already finished writing it. So I'm just gonna write what I want to write, which I have an idea of, especially for the descriptive one. And I'm still thinking if I should connect the narrative one to the descriptive one. I'm not sure, but I'm doing something else right now. When I get to that, I would, I don't know, decide, obviously.
Medyo i-announce ko dito yung mga gusto ko. Again, hindi ko kayo pinagsasabong, ha? And Sena. 9 pages din ang sinubmit mo, di ba, Cheska? So, yeah.
October 16. And I have a deadline for creative writing class on October 19. Grammar! Anyways, it's actually the prelim exam, and our submission thing is we should submit the first draft as prelims exam, the first draft of whatever work we're going to use in our workshop, because the entire finals period is just workshop stuff, because the first part was like, you know, writing prompts, shenanigans. So I've been thinking about this for days. So the person that I am, it obviously has to be a strategy, and I've been pretty burnt out these days because it's midterms, it's prelims week. So I was just consuming art somehow. Not really. I read an essay, which is a literary theory, so not really. But I did finish up on What If. I watched like 3 episodes last night. And if you've watched What If, the Marvel show, the last episode's pretty tragic, painful. There's a lot of lines that just hit that spot. So great, wonderful. I needed that. I was looking for that. I decided to go with a short story, as it is, after all, my line of expertise. At the beginning I was like, maybe I don't know, maybe I should do poems. But no, I'm really much more, I write better in short story. The other choices are one act play and CNF, creative nonfiction, which again, not really my line of expertise. And with our writing prompts, I've come to love flash fiction slash short story, so that's fun. So anyways, I'm trying to write, but I have the vibe, I have the theme, the genre, whatever, but I don't have a plot. I scrolled through my mental library of plots, got a few, but I can't find one that I would love to turn into a tragedy, because sometimes I just don't want them to be a tragedy. But I'm kind of getting some vibe in mind right now. I don't know. I should write this down. It's the first time I'm doing this. I'm gonna write it down. Okay, I'm gonna write it down, but where? I might make a playlist. I don't know. Tragedy.
Cheska, would you like to tell us about A Whisper Between Stars?
My inspiration mainly for writing this is, well, number one, I love tragedies. Kung nabasa nyo yan, gets nyo na. Number two, I love fantasy. Especially yung mga may powers na fantasy, ganon. Royalty.
Historical fantasy yata ito, no? Kasi it's set in a typical period. Okay.
Ayun, I love royalty, mga ganon. Tas mga fantasy wars, ayun. And my main inspiration for this is, kung alam nyo yung song by Halsey, yung The Tradition, siya yung main vibe ko dito. Actually, yung buong album na yun, If I Can't Have Love, I Want Power. Yun yung main inspiration ko dito. And wala lang, writing process ko is usually when I have an idea, tas I work it out by, maybe I have a scene, tas yun una kong isusulat, tas I'll work everything around it. Sometimes I make a playlist. Ayun po, yun lang.
Okay. Sige. So, sinong gustong pumila?
Naganda sa story, and nadalian po ako
Madulas siyang basahin.
Ako, hindi po siya yung parang napapatigil-tigil ka na kailangan mong i-read ng gano'n. So, yun po. And dun sa nagkaroon na po ng war, yung naglalaban-laban na po siya, naging parang realistic siya for me. Yung pagka-imagine ko po siya,
Thank you.
Mahirap magsulat ng war, ha? Mahirap magsulat ng yung while the action is going on, yung explosion, yung mga baril, gunfire, etc. It takes some kind of skill, no, to be able to keep that moving and descriptive at the same time.
So, yun lang po. Ganda po.
Thank you.
So yun yung mga strong features, no? Kaya ng writer na magsulat ng mga gripping, emotionally gripping scenes like war. Okay.
Hello po. I just want to say that I'm a big fan of this. And sobrang tuwa ako nung binabasa ko siya. Simula pa lang, na-curious na ako kung ano nangyayari kasi we're suddenly parang dinrop tayo bigla in their setting. We're wondering bakit hindi nag-aaway, anong nangyayari sa character ito, who are they running from, ganyan. And when Elise died, parang part of me died too. Kasi I don't know them yet, pero I wanted happiness for them, parang ganun, for them to be able to run away. And there was this line, I forgot what page, but, may part na, ayan, alam ni Cheska yun, yung wrapped in each other's arms.
Yung may...
Ayun, couples litter the dance floor, arms around each other, eyes lost in one another. I love historical romance, so sobrang nung binasa ko to. And, ayun po, another thing is, madali akong ma-distract when reading, pero sandali niyang basahin, hindi...
Kahit na mahaba-haba din ito, no? This is like 10 pages.
Sorry.
Pero,
it's a good number of pages, yes. But hindi ka na bored, hindi ka na
hindi mo, in fact, I wanted to read more and parang sana gawing novel ni Cheska, ganon. And ayun po, I just really enjoyed reading it. And I wanna thank Cheska for writing.
Meron pa bang nakapila?
Marami po.
Una po, I love the whole story. And nag-agree po ako dun sa iba na mabilis lang din po siyang basahin. I think it was a great introduction po kasi nung una parang mapapabasa ka talaga at mako-curious ka sa kung ano yung nangyayari. Kasi una pa lang parang war agad. So parang magulo. So parang sinahatan ka niya to...
In medias res, di ba? The beauty of this, it puts you right in the action. Kasi yung unang-unang eksena, another grenade hits Mark. Boom! Di ba? Yung talagang wow. Hindi ka man lang binigyan ng pasakalye pa na parang, okay, the sky was red or something. Walang ganon. Talagang meron ka agad explosion. So, you understand what I mean? I think the writer here is, in a way, successful because very powerful yung paggamit niya ng in medias res na device, no? Which puts you right in the middle of the action.
I appreciate the way you achieved a nice flow. The reader could pick up the pace to his storya. It's refreshing din kasi when you're writing, the reader doesn't have to wait through a lot of information. So I think that's a good quality. At din.
Walang information overload, no?
Opo, parang ganun lang.
Parang tama lang.
Opo.
Thank you.
I also appreciate that you chose sapphic main characters or yung homosexual lesbians. Kasi usually kapag royals, di ba? Laging yung mga chivalry, gano'n. Laging heterosexual yung take. So, I appreciate na may subversion. However, my main problem lang siguro sa story was that parang hindi ko nakita yung objective ng characters. The feel,
kulang yun, no? Kulang. I mean, what you're saying is perhaps this should have been a longer narrative, no?
Yeah, oo nga po. Parang pagpapaunlad na lang po. Ganun.
Kasi
motivation nila. Kasi ang ganda po ng nung like by virtue of them being lesbians and di ba, parang princess royalty, ganun. Yeah, the narrative feels like a snippet of Astrea and Ellie's lives and not necessarily a fleshed out story. Parang scene lang siya.
I really love the story and I love a good tragedy. When I first read it talaga, I had to close muna and change my playlist para to get the tragic feeling. I love na they're both sapphic and everything. Ang hirap maghanap ng period piece na sapphic since most like is usually heterosexual.
Marami pa ba? Ang dami yata gusto mag-participate dito.
Sinulit po nila yung build-up.
Maraming naghahanap
2 weeks po naghintay.
sapphic love sa Philippine literature kasi parang kulang pa. Underrepresented, no? Yung mga ganitong materials.
Ang ganda nung integration ng mechanics of the world. Like parang, kunyari dito sa world na to, yung main characters mo is she's a royal and she has powers, pero hindi siya yung exposition dump. Titignan natin siya as it is. Parang ang ganda po niyang pilot episode.
Congratulations. Cheska, mukhang popular ang iyong trabaho. A Whisper Between Stars. Gusto ko yung title, no? It's figurative, but at the same time, it does not tell us everything there. I mean, the reason why I'm nitpicking here, because I think Cheska obviously can write. So medyo mas magiging critical ako ng konti sa grammar niya. As is, I think, no? yeah, this is one of the better pieces that we have read so far. So I think, Cheska, you did a good job, and I hope that you will take it to heart yung kung ano man yung napag-usapan dito, suggestions lang. Pero wala namang problema sa language, wala namang problema sa paghahabi ng dialogue, sa paghahabi ng descriptive details, because I think you can do it. Ano lang, linisin lang ng konting parts yung mga nasabihan natin. Okay, palakpakan natin si Cheska. Very good.
Okay, so finals is getting closer at first week of December. And for the finals, the final project that we're gonna submit is the edited, revised, improved version of the thing we submitted for the workshop. So the final piece for the workshop. Technically, and since finals is fast approaching, so is the deadline of that. So I have to do it. I've done a few. I mean, it's not like I don't know. I don't need major revisions, right? It's not even entirely a revision. It's just yeah, I was lacking in some parts. I have written a couple more scenes to be in there. So yeah. By the time this video is released, it's probably not finals yet, so I probably wouldn't still be done. I enjoyed the class. I really did love writing, but definitely I enjoyed this, and I did learn something new, especially about myself as a writer. I learned, look, if you watched my previous writing vlog, you know that I love stories and world building and just narrating adventures. And I found out through this class that I can write short stories, because that previous writing vlog I was writing a novel, which I've been working on for 4, maybe going on 5 years now, which is definitely really long, especially if you're incredibly busy with a lot of other things. It's really gonna take you a long time, and this class made me realize that I can write short stories and I can do it well. Like, it's an entire story. It starts, it has a conflict, climax, and it ends. Like, I can whittle down ideas to shorter versions for a short story that, it doesn't have to be exactly chaptered. And I found out I'm a highly descriptive writer, so it's definitely something I should bank on, which is something I wasn't focusing on when I was writing before this class. And yeah, I write short stories now. Besides the thing I made for class, I actually am writing another short story, which, can I just say, is, I don't know when I'm gonna finish it, but I just want to say that I don't know who's watching, but I am a lover of tragedies. Every single thing I've written are tragedies, and this new short story that I'm writing, that's just for nothing. I'm not doing it for class or anything. It's not a tragedy. It's actually really cute. I really love that playlist. And I can't wait to get it done, but it'll be a long time. I enjoyed this class. I loved it. I learned a lot about myself as a writer, and I loved reading my friends and my classmates' writing. I definitely have a couple of favorites. I think I may have told them. So yeah, I enjoyed this. This was great. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed that class. Maybe more. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!